Oh hey, what's up guys? I'm out here at MonsterGadgets. Thank you so much for joining me. Yeah, we're just, doing some shooting, capturing some shots, some portraits, some pictures, whatever you want to call it. Let's talk about how many times we hit that shutter button and what we actually capture in today's day and age after this intro. Alright guys, so welcome back, and this is just one of the cameras that I use to do my photography projects and things of that nature, but I want to talk about the number of shots that I take and a typical photographer takes when it comes to capturing that one perfect portrait or photo. So typically whenever I go and do a shoot, or if I'm trying to capture any object for that matter, it's not one of those things where I literally just put my camera up to my eye and take one photo. Typically I'll take anywhere between 5 to 10 pictures of that one particular item, and depending on, obviously I'll preview it depending on how I think things are going. I might take a few more, but generally speaking, I don't ever take one picture of one item and say, okay, yeah, this is going to be great, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to the next one. So one of the questions I get asked a lot is, Imran, how many pictures should I be taking, or what is it the right amount of pictures to take on whatever you're shooting? And there's really no right answer or wrong answer for that. It all depends on how you shoot and how comfortable you are with whatever you're capturing. So whenever I take a shot of anything, I typically take at least 4 to 5 pictures of it, just to make sure that I've got the right exposure, I've got the right setting, the picture looks nice, the focus is where I want it to be, and things like that. There's been a number of times where I'll take a photo of something, and the first photo, maybe the focus is right, but the second photo, the lighting looks better, and I'll drop it in Photoshop and combine the photos together to get the best of both worlds. So, never take one picture of anything and hope that it comes out right, because, you can't go back and reinvent that time or that place that you're trying to capture. So it's important to be able to capture multiple shots. So for me, I normally take, if I'm doing a wedding of some sort or some actual event, I'll take anywhere between a couple thousand shots, and I probably only use about 10, maybe 15% of those shots. So it's a matter of, it's very tedious to be able to come back to your workstation and go through all those photos. But as I mentioned, you're not able to reinvent or recreate that scene again. So you want to try to capture as much as you can. Now, I'm not saying literally just go out there and start snapping without changing your settings, without doing anything. Obviously you want to be mindful of your shutter speed, your ISOs, and all the settings that you want to set in your camera before you go out and shoot, and then maybe adjust some of those in between the photos that you're taking, so that way you do have different compositions and different focuses and things like that, so you are able to see different angles of the same photo, and maybe there's one that stands out more to you that you want to be able to use. Or as I mentioned, if you want to combine a couple of them together to create one perfect photo, you have that option to do it if you've taken multiple shots. So typically whenever I go out and do an event, like I said, I'll take a couple thousand shots. I'll probably use 10 to 15% of those, and the rest of them pretty much either get archived in my backup storage just so that I have them, or I might delete some of them depending on how terrible they come out, or how, not good ones, but the terrible ones, I'll just go and archive. But I want to share with you guys just one thing that I am kind of proud of, not kind of proud of, because for some people it might not be such a big thing, but for me it is. A few weeks ago I posted a photo on my personal Instagram, which if you guys aren't following, it's right here, it's MANI1591, so go follow me on there as well. But I posted this photo of a leaf with some mist or rain on it that I took while I was in Europe a few weeks ago, and I posted this photo and tagged Canon. And this is the first time ever that I've actually had Canon respond to me. And when I first saw this and they had actually responded with saying, here's the message, lovely leaves, we're fascinated by all the dewdrops, detail, and gorgeous green hues. Keep sharing your favorite nature close-ups with Team Canon. So if you guys take a look at my photos, I think pretty much every photo that I've taken, I've tagged Team Canon, and this is the first time that Canon actually responded back to me. And Canon's got 2.4 million followers. So for them to actually look at my photo and provide feedback, I was just yes, finally, Canon's acknowledged it. Canon, you guys don't understand. So everything that I use is all Canon, and I'm a huge fan of them, obviously. So when I got this feedback for them, it just, I didn't need that encouragement to keep doing it, but it was more just being acknowledged for the awesome shot that I took. And to me, it was just like, oh my goodness, like Canon actually provided feedback for me, which was awesome. So, you know, you guys can see on my Instagram how many photos I have posted. Obviously, I've taken thousands and thousands and thousands more than I actually post on Instagram. But that one photo that I got feedback on just elevated me and encouraged me to do even more. So I'll try posting more on Instagram, but obviously for just my personal as well as professional sake, it was just like the highlight of my day where I'm like, yes, Canon finally gave me some feedback. I'm glad they liked it. And you know, it's one of those things where you take a million shots and like a few of them come out good. So I was very proud of it. I was like blown away by the feedback by Canon. Some of you might not think it's such a big deal, but to me it is. And I was just blown away that Canon provided me feedback. So just keep in mind, you know, you're out there, you're taking photos. You know, if they're not coming out well, don't be discouraged. Keep going at it. Don't ever take one photo or one picture of one item or one event or whatever. Take as many as you can. That's why in this day and age, you know, we've got digital cameras. You're only limited by the memory card that you have in your camera. So always have extra memory cards. So that way you always have room to be able to take more photos. And end of the day, when you come back and you edit them, you can always scrap them if you don't like them. But again, you're not able to recreate that event or that time that you wanted to capture in your still images. So that's the feedback I just wanted to give you guys. I also wanted to share like my success story, if you will, because I'm really proud of it and I'm happy about it. But if you guys are wondering, I do watermark all my photos on Instagram with my other company, which is MonsterSnap Studios. That's what I use for all my photography gigs and videography gigs and things like that. So that's my company that I run to do my photography, videography business. And that's why you guys see MonsterSnap Studios under my personal Instagram tag. Obviously, you guys are following me, or you should be following me. If you aren't, go follow me on for MonsterGadgets. That's for my YouTube channel. But again, I just wanted to quickly show you guys, share with you guys how many photos I take and what I use, and also share my success story with Canon. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.